we're going to have a burning tonight. We're going to burn some food as an offering to our loved ones that have passed on, an offering to our elders, an offering to our ancestors. And when we make this burning, we're thinking of positive things. We're praying in our own way. When we pray and sing and offer and drum, these are all methods that we use in prayer, in worship, in communicating with those in the afterlife, the spirit world, if you will. And we believe that when we have a burning, those prayers are carried in the smoke and brought into the spirit world through the smoke. When we sing, the verbiage goes beyond the physical world that we see and feel, but that verbiage carries on into the spirit world. When we drum, we're honoring the heartbeat of this land. Some refer to as Mother Earth. I want to share that with you tonight. My son Denzel got this beautiful fire going. The head of our nation, Hafpukor, is cooking us dinner. I might end up doing dishes. I'm okay with that. There's so many ancient practices that have eluded us, that we've grown away from. We've become so much more disconnected than what we used to be so long ago. And I'm not just talking about Indigenous people, I'm just talking about people in general. Keep your connection with the land. Keep your connection with who you are. Know who you are. It's important. Not just your ethnicity, but have those challenging and honest conversations with yourself as to who you are. You may or may not like the truth, but it's your truth. And you can change that direction if you need to. So I'm sitting here before the burning and I'm thinking about my elders, all the elders that have come into my life and left my life, and elders where I'd come into their lives and they left, natural causes. And I'm thinking about the teachings and the wisdom and all the times that I would just say, yeah, okay, yeah, I got it, only because I wanted to go and do something that I perceived to be more fun. I just got on a lot of opportunity doing that. A lot of opportunity for learning. So I encourage you to listen to your elders. Even if you think you know, just listen. There might be one little pearl of wisdom my father used to tell me. One little piece of information that ties this concept to that concept, and combined you just have that much more knowledge. The afterlife. I often say grieve well. Grieve well. And what I mean by that is grieve in the most healthy manner you can. Don't try to drown your sorrows with alcohol. Don't try to medicate your grief away. It's a process. And you have to go through it. That's just how it is. Having a burning like this helps in that process. Grieve well. Eat well. Sleep well. Have healthy conversations. Feed your body well. Yeah. loss hurts. It hurts a lot. It changes you. But what comes out on the other side of that grief, if you grieve well, is a stronger you, a more wise you, a more knowledgeable you, a more compassionate you. Don't let grief make your heart bitter. Practice always, Practice being good. Being good at everything. Being good at feeding yourself. Being good at loving yourself. You do that, you're going to feed and love others so much more. You're going to have so much more of that to give. And that's what it's for, is to give. Be kind. In that kindness, you're searching for understanding. You're searching for those pearls of wisdom that you're going to help people through their hard time. Life is a beautiful thing. It is, and it's worth living. And that brings me to be safe. Be safe. Don't take unnecessary risks. There's people in your life that depend on you, that love you and miss you, will miss you when you're gone. Even if you think you're alone. Somebody out there thinking of you in a good way. So this is the offering of food. We have some rice, potatoes, a stick of pepperoni. My father loved pepperoni. Have some ribs with the bones in them. My mother loved ribs. These sesame seeds. Have one of these pilot biscuits, and if you don't know what a pilot biscuit, I'm going to use my finger to show you. It is that right there. And my parents loved fruit, so I put an orange, and there's also soap berries in there. So normally I would whip them up, but there we go. Those are the soap berries right there. That is what we are going to put on as an offering.
This is for my pa and my Grand Laura. My pa loved chocolate, and he would even sneak chocolates from us as children. And then Grand Laura would always kind of get after him, but he was undeterred by her good intentions to prevent him from being diabetic. And so this is for the two of them. And then I have some old Milwaukee for my Nan and Pop. And I remember lots of Friday nights at their place where they were drinking rye and 7 and having beers and playing poker with my parents, and my brother and sister and I watching Dallas and the Tommy Hunter show. So this is what I have for my beloved grandparents.
And there's a full moon almost, so it seems like a good time to do that.
Enzo? My father, Robert Jackson, Sungikigani.
My grandma, Lily Jackson. Nagua. Yep.
For my grandmother, my mother, and my sister.
Aboriginal kids were lost in residential school. My two good buddies were lost in car crashes, Tyler Tennant and Jose Jackson. Rest in power, boys. I love you all.
Missing and murdered Indigenous women on highways.
My brother Terry Jackson. My grandmother Irene Harris. My Uncle Ken. My Auntie Margaret. The McLean brothers. The Sunshine Boys.
I'm going to add for my grandfather, Robert Love, my grandmothers, Margaret Love and Laura Love. And then for
Open
my,
it first then. Oh, you did.
my paternal grandparents, Alice Henn, David Henn, and their beloved friend, Joseph LeBlanc.
He said, big of bones for all the good dogs that may have just loved dogs so much. Sasha,
Benjamin, Sugar,
Otis.
Cleo. Cleo.
Oh yeah, Cleo.
Lucky. Blackie. Dempsey.
Smokey.
Smokey. Blitz. Ulysses. Nipper. Had some great dogs along the way.
Buddy. Just out of age old.
Good.
Chief Dan George prayer song. We are privileged to learn and share wherever we go. Joy sicknessum kimi yet and sigadamana. Blue am khadi. We uitnin.
Want to add? I lost all of my uncles, all of them, within 2 years. And I consider my Uncle Ed, my Uncle Rick, my Uncle Daryl, my Uncle Kim, and my Uncle Bob. I lost them all within 2 years.
Looks lux to your uncles.
Looks Lux.
Sucks.
Lux. Huggle Wilson. Huggle Yan.
And this is how we take care of our audience. Keep balance in our life. Keep the connection to our spirits and the spirits of those around us.
With love, man. Beat it with love.
Love taps. Love taps.
Gwe iya, gwe iya, gwe iya, gwe iya, gwe iya, hey. Oh, gwe iya, hey. Gwe iya, gwe iya, gwe iya, gwe iya, gwe iya, hey.
Ho, ho, ho.
Huggle the wells. Huggle the wells.